I've been trying to think about build challenges that I've done in The Sims that I think would translate really well into Paralives, and I almost can't believe that I haven't done this one yet because it seems like the most obvious. I've done some videos in the past where I use this color palette generator to randomize a color palette that I have to use for my build, and the thing about doing this in The Sims is that you can't really make it perfect. You have to kind of use colors that are similar, but never quite exactly right. But in Paralives, I can use these exact hex codes, so I can make it this exact color palette, and that is what I want to try and do today. And this is just the one that was here when I first opened the website, and I do really like it, but I feel like I should randomize it a few times just for good measure. You can just hit the spacebar and it gives you a new one. I don't like this one. So I don't think I'll use that. I kind of want one that has a little bit more color variety. Actually, I think this one is really fun. I think maybe I'll save some screenshots of the ones that we like. Oh my god. This one is really chaotic. I mean, that could be fun. I actually kind of like this one too. This one is a little bit more, I don't know. It's like a bit more calm. Oh, that one's a lot more calm. But I kind of want it to be more fun. Oh, I actually really like this purple and green too. Okay, maybe I'll pick this one. This is a website called Coolers, by the way, like colors, but with 2 O's. And if you just search like color palette generator, this comes up. So it's pretty easy to find. You know what's interesting is this was reading very purple to me, but I don't think it's purple anymore. Like looking at it compared to these, that's not purple. What was I talking about? Maybe that's just because this one is objectively purple. So I'm looking at these and I'm like, that's not, that's not right. I think maybe the first one is best just because it has the most colors. I mean, they all have the same number of colors technically, but there's the most variety of colors, I should say. So I think I might stick to that one. So we're gonna try and use these as the theme for the apartment. I'm gonna probably have to add in like some white and maybe like a wood tone, but that is the main color scheme. And I was thinking I would do it here in this little apartment, kind of in the downtown. I think this version of it is maybe one that I edited slightly. Yeah, I was playing in this apartment a little bit in this save, but then I haven't played in it since. So I'm kind of curious to try and redo it. I especially like that it has the little tiny lofted upstairs. I think that's really cool. I can't decide if I want to give myself access to the hallway. I don't think I will. I think I want it to be small because I feel like that's kind of the fun of it. This was technically the first thing I ever built in Paralives because I just like quickly renovated the kitchen. I don't like it. But it's kind of fun to look back on. Is that a clown? Oh, okay, wow. Sure. Okay, we'll see what we can do with the bathroom also, because I don't really know about that. Okay, well, we've got a blank slate. Let's see what we can do. Maybe I'll just paint all the walls like plain white for a second, because that will actually feel like a blank slate. Obviously, I'm not going to keep them plain white, but we could start there. I'm not really sure if I want to keep it as a similar floor plan to how it was before, or if I want to switch it up. I think I'm just a little bit worried about how else we could lay it out, if not for the same way it was before. It's just so tight. I think I might get rid of these windows, and I might stick to having this one kind of central right there. Maybe I'll make it even, oh God. Maybe I'll make it even a little bit bigger because that would be nice for us to have. We could also potentially make this window a little bit bigger and then it stays in line with those. I don't know. Do you think I'd be able to access this balcony if I wanted to have that be like a second one for myself? We probably could. Oh, wait, that's really nice. We can change the colors of the windows and stuff in a second, but I think that makes me feel better about this weird little hall area anyway. We could have a tiny desk here, like an office nook, and then they can have access to a second balcony. And we'll get some cute plants. Okay, I think I've got a better handle on this now. Okay, this is kind of wacky, but I actually think I might start with the rug because I think that we could use this rug as like the guiding force of the room, and we can put all of the colors from the palette into this rug. Okay, I want it to be kind of like better lined up with the wall. We'll see about that. It's kind of weird. Okay. So let's add a new color swatch. I think maybe the lightest color could be our lightest color from the palette. And then I'll start copying and pasting the other ones. How does that look? Sorry, it doesn't look very good. Maybe we make, hold on. Let's try to switch this one to the other light green color. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is making me feel worried. I am a little bit scared of this now. It's okay. We're gonna figure it out. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna leave that for a second. We can try and like switch around the order of the colors and stuff maybe too, but I'm gonna try and put some kitchen cabinets in. Which ones? Do you think maybe this one? Because it's a little more modern looking. Let's see. I think I wanna use the really bright green. Oh my God. It's so bright. Oh no. Okay, wow. Yeah, I'm worried. I'm actually really worried. I think the countertop could be white. What have I done? I think if we had a much lighter floor color as well, like even something like this one, if all the woods were a little bit more of a light tone, I think it would help. What is that? It's floating is what it is. Can you not be clipping into the room? These are clipping as well. Oh, I guess they probably would have always been clipping. We just couldn't see it before because the wood was darker. I suppose that makes sense. I'm trying something different. I'm wondering about maybe doing it kind of, well, okay, how about that's closer to being right. But what if the darkest color was there? Oh my God. Sorry, wow. I think I might need to add in my own creamy color. Or maybe the rug just won't work. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try and stick to my little counter. Do you think that we would be able to use the fridge in a color? Oh, this is actually the same. This is the shade from the first color in the color palette. Let's put that as the wood. That's actually really nice. Oh, amazing. Okay, and we could probably change this one then too to be that color. Wow, that looks way better. You can't use a beige fridge. You can't do it. It's so weird. Maybe, what if we like switched it around, right? And we did the cabinet as the lighter color and the fridge as the other shade of green. Okay, I do think that is nicer. I'm still not really sure about this. Is that clipping through the wall? No, it's not. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, we'll do that then. Do you think we should try and make the cabinets go around the whole corner? Maybe that would be nice. If we put it all the way around the whole room. This one could maybe be for the sink right underneath this window. That's actually not bad. It is technically clipping right here, but you can't tell that it is. Maybe I'll make it drawers. Oh, that's fine actually. Okay, really pleasantly surprised by this. Honestly though, hate the fridge being like that. I just don't think I can do it. I'm okay with this little lime green. I don't think I can handle the fridge like that though. What if we went back to a lime green on the rug? I mean, maybe. Is that one better? I might actually be better. Okay. Do you think it would be weird if we had the upper cabinets kind of like this? Sorry. That looks so weird. Maybe it's the handle on this one. Like maybe the handle needs to be something a little bit, yeah, it could be like a smaller one perhaps. Is that even the same color? It's that color and it's plastic. Yeah. Oh, this is metal. Oh, that'll do it. Okay. Okay, so in the kitchen up here, I have decided to try and put some little cabinetry above this. And then I wanted this one. Is that really the best we can do? Dang. Okay, that can stay how it is then. I think that's nice cabinetry. Lots of storage. And then we can get a little sink. I'll put it in there. I am really actually very curious to see if we did like a funky tile and if we made the tile into one of those really bright colors, if it would look weird. Like what if it, oh my God. No, not that one. This, you know, I keep having these ideas and thinking like, oh, it's gonna be so much easier in Paralives than it will be in The Sims. I'm gonna see if the dark purple will work. Whoa. Kind of a funky plum kitchen setup. Do you think we can make all the windows be white? Just so it's like one less thing to be interrupting the... I can make this door have a fun color though. Like what if the door itself was purple? Or like one of the other colors, I don't know. I just think that could be a cool front door situation. It's gonna look bad from the outside, but I don't really care about that. My goal is just for this to look okay inside. There are only so many things I can bring myself to worry about. Okay, what I will say is I actually don't like this. I'm wondering if we could do like a tone on tone kind of thing. And if we had the green tile behind the green cabinets, would that be kind of interesting? Especially if we added in some other details elsewhere? No, it wouldn't be interesting. Okay. Okay, we need to rotate this to be closest in line to the rug. Can I flip this around? No. I think I want it to be like, oh my God. I don't think I can do that. What about the actual blue? We haven't used much of this blue yet. Maybe that's better. You know what? Maybe that's what it needs for the tile. Oh yeah. Okay, I think that looks a lot better. And then we can do some purple like cushions and stuff on this chair. Are they gonna be able to get through this space? They can still walk there, I think. We should be fine. I make the table just like ever so slightly bigger. Oh, look, there's a wall light right there. I'm trying to pick a wood color that isn't horrible. I might try that one. And then we gotta get a couple of dining chairs. Oh, it could be smaller still. I don't know about these dining chairs. Do you not slot on there? What are you doing? Can I fit 3? I guess, honestly, even if one of them is like obviously way too low to actually be functional, I don't know if I even really mind. Or way too, like the tip of this is way too low to be functional. I don't really mind because I kind of like it. I think it's kind of cool. Okay, what if we had some like mix and matched chairs under here? I feel like I should be allowed to put more of a cream color on the rug again. I think maybe the place needs it. I really liked the idea at first of the mismatched chairs, but I'm kind of second guessing that now too. Oh my gosh, I was looking up art so we could try and download a picture and then put it in game. I found something. This could really work. This is actually from West Elm, believe it or not. Doesn't that feel like it could kind of match if we like saved this and uploaded it into game? Well, now we just gotta find a place where there actually is wall space for us to put artwork. Okay, so the first one I wanted to add, this is the one that we were just looking at, so we can do that one. Let me just make sure we upload like all 3 of them quickly before I forget. The next one I want to do will be this one. I didn't know if this was going to actually match that well. I think it might kind of work. This one's definitely the best. And then I wasn't super sure about this one either, because it has a little bit more orange in it, but I think it could work. What if I just got rid of this window and we just use this wall as an excuse to have like a really big piece of art? Okay, I want to put this and have it be a little bit wider. And then I thought maybe we could have a bookshelf or something. Ooh, this could be a cool piece of furniture to have in here because that's kind of funky. Maybe I won't put a bookshelf, at least not right there. But that could be fun, especially if we got it in like the right color. That's almost exactly the right color. That's not even the right, but it's really similar. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. All right, let me see if I can get a better TV stand then. Or can I like build it all the way out that way so it looks like it's built in? I might keep this because that's centered in front of the couch, and then maybe I could put the TV off to the side. I don't know, that might be kind of weird, but I had kind of envisioned myself having the TV like over here. Oh, we can stretch the painting out too. I kind of forgot about that. Let's do that. It doesn't look like it's warped or anything, you know? Yeah, I actually don't really mind it being over there. It can totally cover part of the painting. That is fine. Oh my God, not that, not that, not that, not that, not that. Jeez. Okay. Oh my goodness. What about like a little ottoman? We can make it a bit smaller. I think that could be good. I gotta be honest with you, and I hate to say it, but I think maybe I need to have this back wall be a little bit more subtle. It's like for some of these other things, for the vibrant colors to really stand out, I don't want to do too much. Maybe that could be purple. Yeah, and then we can rotate it like this, which will bring some of the other purple bits around a bit more. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna get a really vibrant microwave, and then maybe also we could do the toaster in that kind of fun, vibrant color too. Never mind, it doesn't look as good as I thought it would. Maybe these could be blue. Okay, we can definitely do a little hanging plant. I'm not sure if I should have it. I mean, it's kind of blocking the cabinet a little bit, but like, who cares? It's fine. Okay, technically this one is yellow, which isn't exactly what we were hoping for, but I think this will be nicer. Okay, that's like a little bit more color over there. That's what it needs. We're finally getting somewhere. Can I just say, by the way, that this has been so hard. I did not expect it to be this difficult. I have been bamboozled. I learned my lesson. It is now clear to me that Paralives is always more difficult than I think it will be. I think I want to put a shelf in. I'm kind of imagining it being like right in here, and I'll make it the same color, and I'll also make it plastic. But then I can put like some dishes and stuff on that, which would add in some more color for us. Oh, I kind of like the little mug tree. What do you think about that? Okay, I kind of tried to mix and match it so there's some different colored cups and stuff. Maybe I should have just stuck to all of these being white now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think that's better. Or it just needs to be like a little bit less. I think we're getting somewhere with the kitchen. Let me start adding in some more little plants. I really wanted to have this one be on top of this shelf actually. Oh, and it will. That's amazing. Let's make it a little bit of a lighter color. I still obviously need to paint the walls too, but there is a little part of me that is like, maybe you shouldn't paint the walls any kind of funky color because it's gonna start looking even more busy then. Is there a smaller... Oh, what if we did like the book basket? That could work. Do you think these are too boring? Because they're like only brown on the top. I can't change the color of those. Maybe I won't do that one. Maybe we could put something that's a little bit more colorful in for this other little bit. Is that too many books? Maybe. Let me switch these around actually, because I could put the candle there and the smaller books over there. I don't think I like that one. I think it might need to be a lighter color. We can't have so much of that really vibrant greenish one, because I think that it detracts from everything else. Okay, I'm thinking I'll do a curtain off in this corner. I don't really know what color it would be. I just want to have a curtain, basically. Could it be the light green? I actually, honestly, I kind of liked it when it was the creamy color. Maybe that's what it needs. Okay, if I were to put a desk in there, how big can it be? Oh, that's actually kind of pleasantly surprising in scale. Here's a little cute desk lamp. We can definitely do that one, because that'll give us an excuse to have another fun color. And then I want to get a computer. Maybe this one, because that also could be a fun color. So maybe we could do a purple computer. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay. And then maybe we could have the bright green on the lamp. And then I thought maybe this chair could be the lighter green color. I don't know. No, I made it bluish instead. I hope I don't regret it. This is kind of scary. Luckily, we do have a little cork board, so we could put that. Oh, maybe I could use the cork board and then put these on it, because that fills the wall in nicely and it looks really pretty. They haven't, I'm not gonna put an unpacking poster, never mind. I was going to try, but I didn't like it. For the office, we could also get like sticky notes. Maybe this is actually, I think, paintbrushes, but we could use that like it's a pencil cup. Okay, I'm just gonna put these little tiny little ducks, or even just the one little one, because that's kind of funky and exciting. Oh, maybe I should have made this be like the dark purple, because that might feel more like a statement piece. Oh yeah, that's way better. This is kind of a change in tone from the rest of the color palette, but I think that it needs something else. Unfortunately, it does just need like one additional little accent color. I'll try and use that one sparingly, but it brings in some of the color from this painting too. Okay, I'm gonna start trying to put together a little bit of a gallery wall above the stairs now. We'll have to see what we can do and like what will match, but oh, we could do like Charlize. No. That is kind of hilarious to me, this dog picture, because like it's so zoomed in. It's so zoomed in that it's like really fun maybe. Oh, this could be nice. Let me fix the colors of that later. I'm just looking for like things that I can put on the wall. Oh, it's a skateboard. Do you think it would be weird if it started to go like a little bit behind the stairs? I actually don't know. I feel like maybe it's okay. I mean, like I probably wouldn't do that in real life, but maybe we can make it happen in the game. I'm going to need an additional really tiny photo, and then preferably the picture in it will be kind of bluish so it blends in. I'm gonna try that. I think this is really working. I think the color scheme is coming together. There is still a lot about it that I would probably change. But you know, it's okay. I mean, it's probably still not like my first choice, most of this stuff, but it's okay. That's really tight. Are they gonna be able to get through there? I'm gonna use the green door. It just is fun. I kind of want to try and put, hello, coat. Oh no. Oh, it's fine, never mind. I thought the game was gonna break, but it actually turns out it isn't. I was gonna say, I kind of want to hang up this coat next to this, almost as though we can pretend there's like a hook on that wall and it's hung up on a coat rack. Yeah, okay, something kind of like that. And then we'll just put some plants or something up next to it. Maybe like plant and some books would be a nice safe bet. Okay, I think I like that. I think maybe the downstairs could be done. Well, saying I like it is kind of a strong word because I actually am not really sure about the color scheme. It's kind of funky, but I think the downstairs is good for what it is. Oh, you know what we could maybe do that might be kind of cool is we could continue the gallery wall up the stairs. You see what I mean? Maybe we can try and make that have a bit more orange, but we can make it look like it's free flowing all the way up. Okay, I'm actually having a really hard time trying to reorganize all of this. Do you think I could put it like not all the way up to the ceiling and we can just have it stop around here? How about a fish? Sorry, I won't put the fish, I promise. But could you imagine if I did? What if I put this? No, that's a picture I took in game. So we could put that one there. And then maybe this last one could be something like that, actually. That might help us with our color problems. Let's say that works. I think I'm gonna put brick on some of the walls. What if we made it like a green brick? I just tried to do it with, oh my God, probably lighten it a tiny bit. I just tried to do it with the beige color and it looked really bad. So lesson learned there, I suppose. I might put this brick right here on that corner. Okay, so not a ton of brick stuff, just a couple things here and there, you know? Okay, upstairs, I'm trying to get a couple little things. Maybe this one could be the purple color. This little sign says help. Maybe we could put those on some bookshelves upstairs. I thought that I was gonna put an easel up here, but I'm kind of second guessing that plan. Maybe we do like a full-length mirror or something instead. Yeah, that's probably better. We can just get a little plant next to it. Originally, I thought I'd do a desk, but we put the desk downstairs, so it doesn't need to be up here. And then I think I'll do the bed right here and maybe a dresser in the corner if we can fit it. Ooh, I was gonna try and do a double bed. I am a little bit worried about that one actually working, but we'll see what we can do, okay? Oh my God. It's so bright. It's kind of horrible. Which of these rugs has a pattern that I can change the color of? Can I do like multiple colors in this rug? I think so. Maybe it should be round actually, because that might fit a little bit better in this weird shaped space. Yeah. Okay, I just gotta try and make the colors match. We'll see. I kind of like that. Do we try it? I don't know. It's kind of funky, but that is the point, isn't it? So, okay, I actually don't know if they can even get into the bed on that side, but that's fine. I can do a big plant back there instead. Kind of wanted to see if we could do some kind of like different texture for the bed sheets. What if we made the bed white? And it's kind of gray, but imagine if I made it white and then we had like a kind of cool purpley color. Oh my God. When you think about it, it's kind of horrific. I think we could probably do with a cooler light hanging from the ceiling, and then probably also some kind of funky little lamp. See, once we've got more things on the nightstand, it really does look okay. That's fine. Oh, we should give them a guitar. That could be kind of cute to put in the corner, and maybe some candles. And then I just don't really know what to put on this wall, but maybe we just don't. Like maybe it should be a little bit more simple because the room's quite bold already. Okay, let's think about the bathroom. I'm gonna do the kind of fun lime green tile because I think that will help. Oh my God, this room is like so small and so weird. Can I fit this shower? Must stay within your lot. Okay. Maybe not. I would like to have a real shower though. That one did work. So if I were to scoot it to be like, no, what if we did this one? Oh my God. And we just tried to like scoot it there. I think it's probably okay if there's like a little bit of a gap. I don't know what you think about that, but it doesn't really bother me. Oh no, that's not right. I just put it on the wrong one. Oh my God, I meant to change this color. I don't want the whole thing to be purple. Okay, I'll put the sink right here, and then we can get a really nice mirror to go above it. Oh, maybe I should have used this mirror over here instead. Oh my gosh, that's way cooler. That's like so much more the vibe of what this place is trying to go for. Can I do that in the bathroom too? If we put it up high enough, maybe. Okay, I put the toilet in the back corner. I have this here. I think we need to have some kind of rug. Maybe this one, but we'll make it matchy-matchy to our color scheme. Too big. Okay, how does that look? Oh, the light green is not gonna work. Sorry, let me try that again. Maybe we can make the purple be more up here, and then we could do kind of like a lighter, creamier color. I mean, that's the whole color palette, but like, at what cost? I'm gonna try it like that. Let me get some plants too, or maybe not, because those are kind of big. Maybe this plant. Okay, I think the upstairs might be done. I like the upstairs a lot less than the downstairs, but I feel confident that I did the best that I could. So I think I might call it here. This has been a really interesting challenge. I feel like, again, I started this out so confident and then I was quickly humbled. It's like the color palette looks better on screen than it does when you put it in a more fleshed out format. And obviously I was trying really hard to stick to using just those colors and like not letting myself use color variation or like add in other colors. If I had done that, it would have looked better, but I feel like that wasn't in the spirit of the challenge. So I tried my best with the challenge at hand, and I think it's okay. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you want to see me do this again, let me know. We can also like mess with the rules a little bit if we do it again and maybe try something a little different next time. We could choose a more difficult color palette. We could choose an easier color palette. I don't know. I'd be open to going again. If we could do a whole house instead of just an apartment. There's a lot of options here. But with that, I am gonna wrap the video up right here and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. I didn't really decorate the balconies because I felt like I should probably leave the outside how it was, but maybe I should have touched them. I don't know. I always feel conflicted in the Paralives apartments because you can edit the whole exterior, but I also feel like I shouldn't because I want to pretend that I don't own the whole building. I don't know.